Hey everyone, in today's video I am going to discuss about the mistakes which all aspirants make while preparing for banking exams. I will note down all the mistakes, okay? So you can check whether if you are making any of them these mistakes and you can rectify them. Because we should learn from our mistakes and it is very important to observe which mistakes we are making. So let's start. So the first mistake we all make is avoiding arithmetic. This is the major mistakes which all aspirants make. They think that they can clear the exam without doing arithmetic, and it can be done in PO exams, but in clerical level exams arithmetic is very important and it is very difficult to clear the exam without arithmetic because it plays a huge role. And one more thing is that the cutoff of clerical level exam is also high, so we can't leave arithmetic like this. So you should study arithmetic from day one, and if you are thinking that you can clear the exam without arithmetic, then you are making a huge mistake. Okay, now I will discuss the second mistake. Though the second mistake is vocabulary. You should revise the vocabulary on daily basis. If you are noting down vocabulary from editorial sections, then you should revise it, because then there will be no meaning of noting the vocab if you are not revising it. So you should revise your vocab on daily basis because it is very important in mains exams. Mains exam is like half based on vocabulary, so it is very important. Now I will move to the next point. So the next and third point is mains DI. This point is not solving properly these mains DIs and previous year DIs. Okay, if you are not solving previous year DI, then you can't have an idea of question paper. So you should solve mains level DIs very sincerely because DIs plays a huge role in the exam. If the exam is difficult, but there is also always 1 and 2 DI which are very easy, like which are easy to make. So you can solve these DIs and can get marks in maths. Okay, so it is very important to do mains level DI plus previous year DIs also. Now the next thing is not revising mocks. If you leave the mocks one after attempting and not revising these mocks, then there is no benefit of giving mock test, because mock tests are given to identify your mistakes. So if you don't revise the mocks again and again, then it is your biggest mistake, because from mocks you can know about your weak areas and you should go again to that solved mocks to know whether you have improved your weak areas or not. Okay, so it is very important to revise your mocks. Then next is thinking negative. This is what we all do, like we all create self-doubt of that we won't be able to clear the exam like this, and we think very negatively that there is lot of competition. How will we be able to crack the exam? Many aspirants are preparing for the exam. So we keep thinking in this way, and it is not the way. You have to be positive if you are preparing for any competitive exam, because there are many more things to worry about. So you have to keep your thinking positive, and then only you can get selected, because otherwise you will get panic when you go to exam hall, if you keep thinking negatively, and then you will perform very bad in the exam. So just keep thinking positive, and then you will see yourself cracking the exam. Okay. Then the next mistake is not solving puzzles daily. This is the biggest mistake which all aspirants make. All, I won't say all, but many aspirants make. They think that only by seeing the tricks of solving puzzles and not solving yourself, you can solve the puzzles very easily in exam. But this is not the way. You have to practice puzzles on daily basis. Okay. I get a lot of comments like, we will see the videos of puzzles, then there is not a need of solving the puzzles. But this is very wrong, because you have to solve yourself in the exam. No teacher is going to solve it for you. So you have to practice puzzles on daily basis, and that's very important. Okay. Then I will come to next mistake. Next mistake is not reading editorial sincerely. Many of the aspirants just read the editorial for the sake of reading it. Okay, because everyone says that read the editorial, reading is very important. So they just read for the sake of clearing the exam and for the sake of reading it, and that's not the way of reading an editorial. You have to read it 3 to 4 times to understand what the editor wants to say. You can't just read it one time and then leave it like, I have read the editorial, now I will not touch it. This is wrong. You have to read it 3 to 4 times to understand the main idea of the editorial. Okay. So this is very important. You need to understand the subject verb agreement given in the lines of the editorial. Okay. So this is very, very important. Next is not doing current affair daily. This is also a big mistake, because current affair plays a huge role in mains exam, and you can read monthly current affairs of first 2 months, but then next 4 months before the exam you have to cover current affairs daily, because these days very deep current affair is asked in the exams. So you can't just take a chance in current affairs, because now many aspirants are preparing current affairs in a very detailed manner. So you can't just skip it. And if you think that after prelims, when you clear prelims, then you can revise the current affairs on monthly basis, or like from any before exam PDF, then this is not going to help you anyway, because these days current affairs is asked in a very deep manner. So you can't just take a chance in current affairs. Okay. Now the next mistake is revision. Many aspirants do not revise, like you have watched the class and then you don't revise it, and this is totally wrong. Okay, this is applicable to not only current affairs but to all subjects, like for maths, reasoning, English, everything. You just attend one class and then you just skip it, and this is not a good way, because revision is most important. So what you should do, if you have solved any puzzle, then after solving it, check it before sleeping. In this way you can revise the puzzles, and then the ways which you have used while solving the puzzles, they will stick in your mind. Okay, and then next time if any similar puzzle comes in the exam or any mock test, then you will solve it easily. So revision is very important. For example, in English, if you revise the class, then the rules will always be in your mind. So it is very important to revise everything. This is for mains level DIs also, and for puzzles, reasoning, everything. You just need to revise everything because revision is very important. Okay. Next is not giving mocks. This is also very important. If you are not giving mocks on daily basis, no, I will not say daily basis, but if you are like, many people have fear of mains mocks, they are not ready to give mains mock, and it is a very big mistake, because mains mock are very important to practice also. So you should give mains mocks on weekly basis. So this is very important because mocks helps you to analyze your preparation, and it is very important to keep checking our preparation from time to time. Then next thing is collecting study material and wasting lots of time. This is also a big mistake which we all make, is we keep collecting the study material and we just don't practice it. We just forget that we have this PDF or that PDF, and we just keep collecting the PDFs and wasting our time. And one more thing I would like to add is we keep wasting our time in searching for questions. So we should have a proper way and a proper material in which we can find the questions, because if we keep searching for questions every day, then it will waste a lot of time. So one thing I would like to recommend here is that you can go for Guidely PDF course. I will give you link in description, and this PDF course is available in both Hindi and English language. Plus they update the questions daily, like they give you daily questions to practice, and it is very helpful because at these times we can't just waste hours, one single minute, because the time for exam is very less. Like we have hardly 2 months for prelims, so we don't have 2 months for prelims. So we should find a regular source of practice questions. So I would like to recommend you this Guidely PDF course. If you have any doubt in their PDF, then you will have video solutions also. Plus they update the PDFs daily, so you will get daily practice questions, because bank exams is all about practice and practice. So you need not to worry about the question material, because you will get daily questions. Okay, so that's all the mistakes. You can take the screenshot also, and just one thing is that just take the screenshot and stick it on your wall. Then keep checking if you are making any mistakes, and if you are making any of these mistakes, then just try to avoid it. Okay, for like arithmetic, start doing arithmetic, start reading vocabulary, start doing previous year mains DIs, start revising your mock tests, attempted mock test. Okay, start thinking positively, just start solving 5 to 10 puzzles of prelims plus 2 mains puzzle daily. Start reading editorial very sincerely, just try to understand their subject and verb agreement. Do current affairs on daily basis. Okay, start revising your everything you do before sleeping, just revise it once. Then start giving mains mocks plus prelims mocks on daily basis, and don't just waste your time in collecting the material, and go for one source where you can find practice questions daily. Okay, I will give you link of Guidely PDF course in description, and by using my code you can get extra 12% discount. So that's all for this video. The purpose of making this video was to make you all guys know that if you are making any mistakes, then you should rectify it at this moment, because there is no meaning of finding your mistakes after the exam, after you have lost your selection. So I wanted to tell this before exam, so that you all can recognize and it may help you. So that's all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day and prepare in a very good manner for your exams. So thank you and God bless you.